Hey VC, how's it going? Just hanging around my house today, and I realized I haven't done a video in a long time. So I decided to do one. All these albums, I don't know if I'm showing all of them because it's been 2 or 3 months. But gonna show what I remember I haven't shown, or I could have shown some of these already. I don't know. But this is just albums for myself because lately, this summer, I've chosen what I want to do with my life, and needless to say, I want to sell albums, have my own store, kind of thing. So I've been buying a bunch of collections and stuff, but this is solely going to be the stuff that I bought for myself, that I have in my collection. Um, so yeah, it's quite a bit. It's been so long, so not gonna be showing all the other stuff because I've bought hundreds and hundreds of albums, so I'm not gonna show all those. But first, I'm gonna show some records that my father-in-law lent me. He's got his own collection. He doesn't want to sell them, so I'm borrowing them. This is just some of them, a little tiny sliver of his collection, but stuff I haven't heard or just used to have in my collection, stuff like that. John Lennon, Shaved Fish, some compilation. I haven't listened to this one yet. Rolling Stones, Boots Head Soup. I think that's the name. Yeah. Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's. Got this to compare with my pressing, see what the sound difference is. This one's an earlier one than the one I have. Everybody's seen that record. Fresh Raspberries. I don't know anything about this band, so I've heard of them. So many bands I've heard of, but I've never taken the time to actually listen to. Rolling Stones, Beggar's Banquet, London Records. This one I just thought was cool, and I don't have this one. Black Sabbath, Greatest Hits. And I've never listened to Sly and the Family Stone, but here's Fresh. It's alright. I've listened to the first 2 songs in this. It's alright. Okay, so let's get to stuff that I bought. What's playing is this album. I've seen it all the time, and I just found a great copy of it, perfect condition. So it's pretty cheap. I bought it because I've never heard it before. Black Sabbath, 7th Star. It's not really Black Sabbath, it's just kind of Tony Iommi. But anyway, okay, so speaking of, well, the singer's Glenn Hughes, but speaking of Glenn Hughes, I bought this Trapeze Medusa. This is actually really good. I was digging this. And I got a bunch of these in sleeves. I'll take out the important ones. Been kind of listening to new music lately that I've never really, let's say, dipped my feet in. So kind of drifting into a lot of different other kind of music styles. So I got a Jill Scott Heron record with Brian Jackson, Midnight Band. This is really good, actually. I'm really liking this. I got a Grand Funk record, Japanese only best of record. It's not that cool. The cover's pretty lame. There's the gatefold with them. And like all Japanese pressings, it's got an insert in this. This insert's even kind of boring. So there's that. I got a few Genesis records I haven't had in my collection. Trespass. The strange thing is I love prog so much, but I've never been, I hate to say this, but I've never been able to get into Genesis. I have almost, let's see, I have every single Peter Gabriel record that he sang on, so I don't know. I don't know why I cannot get into him. This is a UK press. I think it's UK 80s press of Foxtrot. I actually do like this one a lot. Whenever I see Caravan, I always have to buy it. There's Caravan. It's just a compilation. Undecca UK import from '81. Thought that was cool to pick up. I'm just a fool for Caravan stuff. Electric Citizen. It's first record. Satine or Satine. I don't know how to say it. On Ride Easy Records. It's white vinyl. Really vintage sound, really good. Reminds me a lot of Blood Ceremony. Alright, so this one, there's several albums in here that I was selling, and then I finally just listened to them, see what they sound like, and I really like them, so I decided to keep them. This is one of them. Never heard this record by the Allman Brothers, but Auto and South. Perfect copy. It's good. Found this stuff in great shape, and I just wanted to see what it sounded like from the Deep Purple family. Tony Ashton and John Lord. This was 74. I don't know if this is right after. Well, they broke up in 76. Yeah, so I guess this is while Deep Purple was still together. Not the same as Deep Purple at all. It's a lot funkier, if I recall. I hadn't listened to it in a while. And then on the same note, this is after Deep Purple broke up. Pace Ashton Lord. Same thing, just with Ian Pace added to the mix. This one's, I don't know if I like it or dislike it. It's just kind of in between with me. Audience, perfect copy. I don't even know the name. The House on the Hill. I really enjoyed this record. I love these thick jackets. They put these in back around in the early 70s. Had all those albums with thick jackets, huge gatefolds. It was the best. Found this one yesterday. Boogie with Canned Heat. This is an 80s pressing, UK 80s pressing. You don't see this record that often. I see their other albums all the time, but I don't see this one that much. And I used to love the song On the Road Again when I was a kid. I don't know why. It's just a good song, so decided to pick up the album. I haven't listened to this whole record yet, but what I've heard is really good. Another thing that I was selling, but I decided to keep it. I did not expect myself to like this. I don't like his later popular stuff, but this is before he really got popular, I guess. This is more southern rock, or it's a lot harder rock than I expected it to be. It's Honey on the Hill. It's before they were called Charlie Daniels Band. It's just Charlie Daniels. Excellent. And another one of those really thick jackets. This came from a collection I bought. This guy had over 1,000 records, and every single one of them was just practically brand new. Got a lot of this stuff, so. It's a cool find. Japanese press. Deep Purple's Machine Head. This isn't an original. This is a reissue. It's got some stuff in here. Everyone's seen this gatefold probably. But let's see. We've got the poster with the lyrics on it. There's an advertisement for a bunch of different albums. And the lyrics, I guess. Maybe not. I don't speak Japanese, so. Let's get this in here. And I was just thinking, looking at this with all these albums on there, if you had every single one of these Japanese press, you'd have a pretty penny on your hands. Let's see if I can get this in here. Okay, it'll be okay till later. Another Japanese press. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Pictures of an exhibit or exhibition. Can't speak sometimes. Yeah, same thing. It's got the insert. Same thing. The insert's not that exciting. Another one I listened to and I decided to keep it. Albert King. I'll play the blues for you. This is awesome. I love this. I played it a ton of times after listening to it the first time. And I just couldn't sell it. I had to keep it. Well, finally working my way to get all the Led Zeppelin albums. I still don't have them all. I used to I just want perfect dead mint copies on these things. And I finally got a copy of House of the Holy in excellent, perfect condition. And this thing's literally perfect. And when I got it, it doesn't fit in the sleeve this way, but it had the shrink wrap, so I decided to keep the shrink wrap tucked inside because it wouldn't fit in the sleeve with it on. But let's see. You can't really tell on these video cameras, but let's see if I can get it in the light. But there's not a single scratch on this thing. It's like when you put the needle on it, there's no pops or anything. Which I know a lot of you guys do like surface noise, but I don't. I know. I prefer vinyl, but I don't like surface noise. Bob Marley, Catch Fire. I've been really on a reggae funk lately. I went over to my parents' house and my dad has a bunch of reggae compilations. I decided to take them with me, and I've been getting into reggae lately, so got that one, Catch Fire, and Rastaman, Vibration. I used to have this on CD and I really dug it, so I have to say I like this album a lot better. Another one I decided to keep, and this record to me is excellent. Curtis Mayfield, Superfly. This came in that same collection, perfect condition, original. I love this. It's awesome. I found this at Goodwill. It's the Falcon and the Snowman soundtrack. Only reason I got it is it's Pat Metheny, so I love Pat Metheny. Perfect condition. Had a bunch of records that were like that in great condition. Only bought a couple of them. They were a bunch of Christian rock stuff that you don't see that often. Scorpions, Lonesome Crow. Actually ordered this one off the internet with a lot of 4 metal records, and this was the only one I wanted, and it was $25 for the whole lot. So basically I'm just gonna sell the other 3 and basically have this one for free. So, and it's great shape, still in the shrink wrap, perfect copy, no scratches, anything. Excellent record. I think that's all I've got, so until next time.